unboxing is Yoga Beans, 108 awesome yoga poses for kids. Stomp like a dinosaur, flutter like a butterfly, breathe like the sun, by Lauren and Brian Chaitoff. And it is published by, I am not sure, Page Street Publishing. So I don't know if Lauren and Brian, oh, they're Yoga Beans. So they're a renowned children's yoga and wellness organization. Yeah, because a lot of times Page Street creates books like these, like kind of like content related. Oftentimes the authors are big education bloggers or, already kind of well known, I would say like, big social media presence. And then they sort of bring their, it's not curriculum, but it brings their content to life in the form of a book. And Page Street, they make beautiful books. So this one is just about yoga and yoga positions, and it's super kid friendly. So the poses have names that appeal to kids. There's also the demonstration by the yoga instructor, who is also the author, Lauren. And I like how she has even her outfit with the striped leggings, it's like a visual cue too, to kind of help you figure out like how to do the pose. And so I think the name helps you remember what the pose is. Then they have a picture. They explain what the pose is in terms of like the yoga, the age range. Kids are so flexible in general. Like I know when I do yoga, we always, the yoga instructor does a specific sequence, kind of like to kind of get you warmed up and, so you don't injure yourself, and kind of, work you into a routine that might work either the whole body or a particular part more, as well as strength training and all this and that. And there's a lot of poses. I think this book is more like you can flip around and pick your favorite poses by what it looks like or by the name, and then you can just give it a go. And while Lauren is on a yoga mat, and that's helpful for not slipping and for cushion, especially for positions where like maybe your knee is down to the ground. Kids can probably do it almost anywhere, like on a rug or, a yoga mat for sure, but even on the bare ground or on grass, especially like standing poses. So this just looks like a fun way to get kids introduced to yoga. It's probably particularly good if the parent or guardian is themselves a yogi. So then they're kind of sharing their yoga expertise with their children, because they probably know how to do the pose. But even if you don't do a lot of yoga, you can, the book gives you enough explanations how to do it. Although, you know what I mean? Like certain poses are definitely more difficult than others. Like this pose is, it's advanced. And so they have an advanced age, but like even, an adult who does a lot of yoga will find this pose challenging because it takes a lot of muscle strength and balance and flexibility and coordination, or this one too. But it's good they have, she has it all, the authors have it described for the age and the type of pose and what it's for. So, it looks great. It's also just visually appealing. It's just very well laid out. The design is clean, and it's also colorful, but it's not chaotic. And they fit a lot of information on one page without making it cluttered. So it looks great. I think yoga in the classroom or yoga at home or yoga to unwind or yoga for mindfulness, or yoga just to help kids who aren't flexible. Like my oldest daughter, her lower body's very tight and she's prone to injury when she plays soccer, because of a lot of the start-stop motion from not having a flexible lower body. And so we found doing yoga, even just once a week, went a long way for her for injury prevention. So, there's nothing, like everything about yoga is great. It's fun, it's wonderful, it's good for your body, it's good for your mind. So anything that gets kids doing yoga, or even adults, is a win in my book. So thank you, Page Street Publishing for sending me this book. And thank you to Lauren and Brian Chaitoff for creating this book. And thank you for watching.